Alright, hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Ball Pit. We are getting close to the end of New Game Plus, and I'm running out of things to do, but that's fine. Let's see, so what combos have we not done? I always like Flagellant with something. We could do Nosferatu. I haven't done Nosferatu in a while. I definitely don't feel like I've been able to make that into a combo that, like, really sings. So sure. I think, yeah, because last time I tried mixing it with Maggot, and that was not a Cromulent combo. Frankly, it feels like the best mix with Nosferatu would probably just be to do Cell, just to get a bunch of Nosferatu. I'm trying to think of other things that would really work in that space. I think that's one of them. Because it's... let's see. Well, do we want to grab Cell? Sure. Just kind of preemptively have that. Yeah, the problem is Nosferatu, I don't think, off the top of my head, really synergizes with a whole lot of builds. I think there are some that where it could. We could try and go for that bandage run. Potentially. And go a little harder on healing. I'd say this is risky, but we're actually in a comfortable spot. Let's see. Now, I'm going to have to go for an evolution. I'm going to go for Mosquito King or Vampire Lord. Let's go Vampire Lord first. Mosquito King isn't as good. I do wonder if comboing Mosquito King would actually work longer term. If I wanted to go for like a like combo it with Darkness or something, just so it does a bunch of damage. But that might just be on the base hit for it. Tricky to tell. Okay, I'm gonna banish these two. We just don't want them. Let's keep working on Vampire Lord. It's going to take a little bit to get this rolling, and obviously I'm in a iffy spot. I was hoping... I'll take Spider Queen. And then we just need Mosquito, which is what? Broodmother plus? Dice part. Okay, there we go. Dice part here is, I think we need the Vampire again. Either that or I'm completely misremembering all of this and we're making not Nosferatu. No, Spider Queen, Mosquito, yeah. The problem is the next fusion orb comes from the boss. I was wrong. Okay, please give me cup. Perfect. Does that mean we got 3? Yeah, we got 3 fusion orbs before the first boss. So, it's not time-based. It's something else. Is it level-based? Because I know a lot of people were saying that, no, it's just like a hard limitation, but I'm pretty sure it's... God damn it. Yeah, unfortunately, all of my damage was centered elsewhere and was not going to hit them. Just a little annoying. We'll be fine. Let's see. Do I want to grab the Diamond Hilted Dagger? It's good damage potential for what we're doing here. Maybe not the most amazing. Let's see. Go for that. Namely, we're still looking for the baby rattle, assuming I haven't completely missed it. Ow. That's okay. We got plenty of healing. We want the baby rattle and we want the bandages. Gonna banish the iron ball. That's leech. Yeah, I don't want to spend forever looking for this, is the one tricky part. And all of my resources. But we kind of have no choice. We need Vampire ASAP. Or we just make do with whatever. I'm not keen on that, though. Of course, it's going to be like the one thing that doesn't show up. At least we can grab Deadeye's amulet. Because that gives us flat bonus damage to all of the baby balls that we're spawning. And considering I'm critting fairly often, could go for that. It's a bad mix. Yeah, I'm looking for both Baby Rattle and the Vampirism Orb. It's entirely possible we're not going to get it. That sucks. Is why I usually don't go for Nosferatu. That and I don't actually feel like Nosferatu is a particularly good combo option. Well, there's one of the things I'm looking for. Of course, that's going to be an atrocious fusion orb. Unless I get one level here. Okay, there's the Baby Rattle. Oh, and the vampire shit. Sorry. I just saw the Baby Rattle level. You know, honestly, maybe that was the play. We just have to get really lucky in the next short while, otherwise we're not pulling off Nosferatu. And, like, we're doing fine without it. We don't need it. Well, there's the bandage roll. Alright, screw it. I'm giving up on Nosferatu. We're just going to mix Maggot, I think, with Vampire Lord. And just try and go for maximum baby balls instead, which, well, thank you. Thank you for showing up when I no longer needed you, but it's fine. Okay, let's just fuse Maggot and Vampire Lord. Okay, spawn balls from Maggot have the same properties as Vampire Lord. So that means more bleed, more healing, which means more... Okay. Fully going to just admit to this. Was not expecting it to be this freakishly effective. I don't want to pick up that orb yet because... we can go for the evolution, get another Vampire Lord. Vampire Lord synergizes with itself. Alright, this is not the build I was thinking of. This is a build I've wanted to do for a while. So, the reason why this works exceptionally well is the amulet gives all of these baby balls flat damage. The dagger gives them all a 40% crit chance. Which gives them just that nice flat damage, and the constant healing from proccing bleed is giving us just an infinite amount of dead bandage, or dirty bandage, or whatever it's called. Extra ball spawns, which is boosted only further by... you know, I'll grab the bleed ball. It's only boosted yet further by cornucopia. Is it the most powerful build I've ever pulled off? No, but it's visually impressive. I really adore seeing just the sheer number of shots that we're firing off here, and it is pretty effective at completely skunking any kind of projectiles being sent my way. Or really anything. I mean, look at all that healing. I actually kind of feel like I need to try this again at some point. What was the DPS on that one? The thing is, it's probably one of those where, like, the individual balls, not so much. So I almost kind of wish there was, like, a ball per second. Yeah, the Maggot Vampire Lord actually was pretty good. But, yeah, the real story shows up when you get down to here. 20,000 on the bandage. I thought so. I knew it had to be busted. I knew there had to be some kind of mix that would make that work. And I'm glad to say that there is, and it's extremely funny. All right, let's see. So who is not... We haven't done the juggler. Oh, you know what? I did say I wanted to try this. Damn it. Well, you know what? It doesn't have to be. Let's do embedded. Heavenly Gates. Fast plus plus. Okay, so this is going to be a little tricky. I think I'm aiming for nuke. Grab silver bullet. So we do not have the makeshift Sisyphus bonus damage, which is, of course, slightly tricky. But we actually have baby balls that I can use, which is good. Alright, there's the burn. I think I'm just going to do cell nuke, just to get a bunch of them. Assuming it lets me. What do we mix with lightning? I don't know. More iron could be really interesting. I feel like I haven't used the thunder rod as well as I'd like to. Kind of none of these. Yeah, let's grab that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna mess with cornucopia. We probably do want the AoE booster. Okay, there's our fusion. Let's go bomb. Let's see. Max this out. But mostly we want to max out the bomb sooner than later. Not immediately. Sure. I'll grab more iron. So what are we looking for passives-wise? Are there any... You know, honestly, going for the wings isn't a bad idea. Because Wings of the Anointed gives us just a little bit more, like, delivery speed. Which is handy. There's the magic staff. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any evolutions here. We got that one, but that's not what we want. We want to go for the fission. That was less good than I was hoping for. Good enough. Yeah, I'll grab Fleet Feet. Just in case we can find the feather. And then we might also... Yeah, if I go Wings of the Anointed... Okay. Next level of bomb. Perfect. Evolution. Uke. Yeah, if I do Wings of the Anointed plus Rubber Band, we can kind of deliver things in the back line and have it blow up. It should be good. I hope. That's pretty good damage. Let's see. Do we have an evolution? Yeah, we can go for Lightning Rod. Do we want to try Maggot Lightning Rod just to see what that would do? I kind of feel like I have to at some point. If it'll let me. Let's max out Nuke. So our next fusion orb can properly combo those together. Yeah, we don't care deeply about piercing. I'll go for the rubber headband. We haven't found the feather yet, which does put this in a bit of a dampener. That's okay, we'll make it work somehow. Baby rattle? No, no thank you. Ouch. Yeah, the loss of ball speed is actually a little killer, given the situation. Well, I did want to potentially do Lightning Rod Maggot, so let's see what that looks like. And yeah, I think we are getting a double bounce or a something. Okay. There we go. Get the next level of maggot. This is the first time I've ever actually cloned Nuke. I must have done it before, but I have no idea. Well, when in doubt, do we, instead of maggot, do we want to just do egg sac? I might not have much of a choice on that one. Because I could go for broke, but it might not work. Yeah, sure. Sadly, kind of a weak fusion orb there, but whatever. Yeah, I just don't have enough time to really get too many of these combos going. Okay, what are we doing now? A darkness orb wouldn't be terrible. I was really hoping for the feather, but... Okay, let's go for this. Evolution, Spider Queen. We should get 2 more, so... The main issue is... Oh, there's the next one. I need to not pick this one up. Get the feather to maximum. Get Spider Queen up. Okay. Immediately go for Wings of the Anointed. That'll offset the loss from... Yeah, there we go. The rubber band is no longer as killer. So now I can specifically toss all my shots kind of into center of mass. And hope for the best. Alright, we're good. Fusion, combine these two. Okay, spawn balls from Spider Queen have the same properties as Lightning Rod. So if we're lucky, what this means is that each of the Spider Queen balls is going to plant a Lightning Rod, so we're going to have just oodles of Lightning Rods everywhere, on every enemy. The only immediate problem with this is many of them don't live long enough for it to really matter, but... Oh well, I mean, I don't know, what else can you do? I have kind of a bad fission here, but eh. Either this or cash, and while I need cash, I kind of need, like, absurd amounts of cash, and that's not happening, so, meh. Let's just get more baby balls. I don't really care if my aim is erratic. I actually think the Jester is, immune, actually. Okay, I'm actually kind of digging the lightning rod thing. I actually don't think it's very good, is the criticism I give of it. I don't know how much damage it does. Probably not much. It's very good for crowd control. I'm going to give it credit where credit is due there. And the nuke lobs are the single target damage that we needed. Let's just get egg sac. Not like we get any more fusion orbs here, but I also kind of don't need them. And the reason why I went for the baby balls is just so they can't take my balls. I have a complex about this, you see. It happened once, it can happen again. Taking my ball, they must die. Ow, rude. Alright. I'm just going to kind of plunk shots off into the distance. The boss is going to be kind of a slow burn, just because, once again, kind of reliant on my nukes hitting them. Let's see. Let's toss that there. Yeah, I like the lightning propagation. I'm gonna have to try that again on a completely different build, maybe. Because if the lightning rod specifically stayed on the board and kept zapping things after the fact, I think that would actually make them quite good. But as it stands, I kill too many enemies too fast for the lightning rods to, like, really work. Maybe. One more? Shoot. I must have had a double up there, because I'm just playing at this point. Honestly, just playing is fine. Yeah. Okay. I mean, 2000 DPS isn't terrible. Surprisingly, the nuke did not do as much damage as I thought. The sad part is the baby balls are just getting so strong that it's because my leadership stat is 23 compared to my strength. It's because this requires money and this does not. Though it does require an insane amount of wheat. I've seen a lot of people telling me that I should go for the money harvesting thing. The thing is, the resource I need the most of, kind of, is wheat, and I need to be able to harvest as much wheat and other resources in that 24-hour period, and I don't know. Going for the money farm doesn't seem as practical. Okay, who do we take in? I haven't done the cohabitants. The problem I have is I don't think the lightning rod really works with something like maggot, mainly because you can't stack multiple lightning rods on one enemy. So if I wanted to do a lightning rod, it would probably be better with like a AoE propagator, like Sandstorm or something. Okay, this run's going to be a little tricky. We'll have to see how it goes. I tried this on Fast++, did not work, was a bad time. Was genuinely just, the build takes too long to get rolling. Do I actually want to go for Fire Rate? Might be helpful, might be completely worthless. We are looking for lightning, thank you. We need lightning, we need crits. So we want the blindfold, we need forward crit, and we want the spear, as well as the Deadeye Amulet. There's two facets to this build I want to go for. One is straight up just... That guy's too tough. I'm going to banish these. We're just not going to use them. Get the lightning. At least they're missing me, but I'm losing out on some experience. Do want to go for the frozen spike. We don't have enough space for it, is the issue. I'll grab the vertical laser. Largely just so I can have holy laser as a secondary defense source. Okay, go for the evolution, go for flash. I'm always kind of slightly obsessed with making flash work. Ah, fine, I'll just pick that up. I want Earth Ball, because I want to see if I can make Flash work with one of the Earth evolutions other than Overgrowth. The problem is we need to get it to show up. Let's see. I'll have to try this again with probably the Empty Nester, maybe. I'm just going to banish both of those. We're not going to be using them. Really wish I could banish more things than this. So here's the problem. I'm going to get a... Oh, no. I'm going to get a Fusion Orb, but we can actually get Holy Laser. And Holy Laser's a pretty good combo in this one. The only immediate problem is my damage leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, like, do I want to just go for Frost Flame instead? I suppose if I'm not going to be given Earth, we're just going to have to leave it for later. I could also try a Frost Flame Laser, and we can try and go for, like, Earth and, like, go for a Swamp build. Balls. I didn't want to do that. I got too close. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, so this is going to be stinky. Holy Laser is good. Like, we've kind of got the damage to manage this somewhat well. Go Earth. So the question is, what do I want to fuse here? Okay, this worked out. Holy Laser is just nice. Okay. Please, sir. Die. Okay, Silver Blindfold. That's the first of the passives that we want to go for. Okay. I'm going to go for Evolution. Do we want to go for Magma? Glacier. I think I'm going to go Max 4 stacks, Frostburn. They're not actually slowed, are they? Yeah, let's go for Glacier. Because I want to see if I can make it so that Glacier fuses with... no, we don't want that one. Bomb. I mean, you could. I want to see if I can get it so Glacier fuses with Flash, so that Flash triggers the Glacier effect. It might just freeze enemies is the one downer, but even that would be actually really good. Because up until now, I've only gotten it so that it's the reverse. Okay, there's more crit. That I've only had it so Flash, the Glacier things trigger Flash's effect, which might, I think it was status effects from Flash, which is not great. Yeah, I'll get Fleet Feet. The movement speed is good for getting around, and avoiding arrows, and picking up experience. Okay, Fusion. So we want to do Flash with Glacier. No, so it doesn't actually matter. Damn. Nice to get a confirmation on that, but it does suck. Because that was a combo that I've actually been hoping to go for. Because I wanted to see if I could get it so that the Flash effect would proc the Glacial Spike. And potentially summon like a gazillion of them. Nope. I'm curious about like Maggot. I don't know if I've tried Maggot with Glacier. Yeah, this one's kind of a wash. Didn't do what I wanted it to do, but that's fine. I don't know. Let's just grab Poison. Boost these two. Let's see. And like, it might still be salvageable. It's tricky, obviously. There's a lot of damage to kind of contend with. I took my Holy Laser away. That's rude. At least it only took the Holy Laser away. Yeah, the problem is this character is exceptionally vulnerable to being crowded. Oh, there's the Deadeye Amulet, which we were looking for. I might die here. We have her revived, though. Okay, let's go for the evolution. Frozen Flame. Luckily, the boss keeps missing. Okay. Boss is dead. Okay, so I'm going to go for Fission first, then we're going to go for, not an evolution, we're going to go for a fusion. Okay, so now Holy Laser applies Frost Flame. Which, like, actually should be kind of good. But in the future, I'm going to go for Flash Frost Flame because then it applies Frost Flame to everybody. And even that, I'm not fully confident about, like, being good. Wings of the Anointed. Yeah, I was really hoping to get the Reacher's Spear here. Screw it, we're going Baby Rattle. Why? Just to give me some extra baby balls to soften things up a little bit. Yeah, so sadly this build was a wash. Not a complete one. Like, not so bad that I feel it was a waste, but I've been really hoping that I could get one of the Earth combos to trigger off of the Flash. And maybe it is. Like, there is a possibility it is, and I just... the flavor text doesn't support it, and I just don't know. But I'm not betting on it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do one more physicist run. Ooh, those projectiles are spooky. I think we still have a revive. Problem is I have to spend a lot of my time managing the ads. This isn't the punchiest build. It's there. It's just not amazing. Okay. Do I want to just grab freeze? I don't have a specific reason for it. Just figure it's going to make some of this a little smoother, maybe. I think we're actually healing up here a little. Uh-oh. Okay, pull that off. Grab the freeze. Yeah, Lord of Owls is going down fast enough. It just really highlights the effectiveness of hardcore baby balls as opposed to anything else. Okay. What do we do? One more run? Probably, because I think we've unlocked the Void. I'm not even going to look at the DPS on that one. I knew it was bad. Okay, so we're going to do Cohabitants and Physicist. I think I'm still going to go for Flash. Or no, I think I'll go for Flicker, actually. So I'm going to need Dark. I think we want Bleed. We want all of these. I'm going to go for Warhorn. Because Cornucopia is going to be a little bit better. Okay. So we want to go for Cell for Maggot. Oh, because a lot of my shots are ending up in this black hole, which means they're just kind of landing wherever, which is actually awesome. I'm just going to feed it, because this means that we just have kind of full screen-wide coverage. I actually really wish there were characters that had that. That wouldn't be terrible. I'm going to grab the bandage roll, though. I don't know if we're going to have enough passive slots for this entire mix. But I'll see what I can do. The problem is I do need the Reacher Spear. We want to do Cornucopia, Reacher Spear. Let's grab that now so we can get the maggot early. There we go. This is feeling mostly fine. It's a lot of shots. But yeah, we want Reacher Spear. We want the amulet that... do I want to go for Exac? Kind of. Yes. Mostly no. I want Darkness Orb, which I think we did see earlier. And I'd said, nah. Okay. Grab Vampire. Because we want to do Vampire Lord crossed with Flash. Or not Flash. Vampire Lord crossed with Maggot again. Because we already know that's extremely goofy, especially with the bandage. Not that one. Yeah. Because now we can get this evolution. Okay. Things seem to be working. There's darkness. Perfect. I think for just convenience of coverage, I might just do Cell with Flicker. No, I think if I want to do Flicker, I should probably mix in like a bleed. I wonder what Flicker and Leech does. Probably not what I'm looking for. There's the baby rattle. All right. So far, so good. Only issue is we're a little low on levels. Yeah, I'm going to have to just go for a fission here. Not my preference, but hopefully we'll get enough orbs over the course of this run that we'll get what I need. I guess actually, I might as well shoot for the black hole. Because it really does just give you great coverage. Just no accuracy. Okay. Next up, rather than max this out, let's go for one level in Vampire Lord. I forget what this guy's dealio is. I don't know if it has one. Yeah, let's grab Cell. So I don't think I'm going to have enough fusions for what I'm going for. Okay, let's see. Oh. Deadeye's Amulet. We want it. Okay, so we have a couple of evolutions. I could go for Flicker, which isn't helpful yet, or Cornucopia. I'm going to go for Cornucopia more than anything else. Unintentional problem. Fire rate could be killing me here. A little. Because we've had this problem before, and I'd kind of forgotten that this could be an issue. Okay, there we go. These part moon guys are a little tricky to contend with. Okay, Silver Blindfold. So now we have a heightened crit chance against anything that is blind. Good. We do not want to pick up the Frontal Dagger until we've picked up the Reacher's Spear, though. Okay, go for Cornucopia. No, we don't need to. I was hoping to get Reacher's Spear. Screw it. I guess we're just going to max a couple of these things out. I've got plenty of fusions I can work with. We have one evolution. Could go for Flicker. Yeah, let's get the Flicker combo out of the way. We got to get that a couple of levels, but it's not... There's no rush. Okay, let's go back here. We're going to fuse Maggot and Vampire Lord. Which is going to give us... supposedly a lot of bleed. Here's the problem. I'm not seeing it firing because I think we have too many baby balls. Kind of knew this was going to be an issue. I should have thought of this. Yeah, so this is just all baby balls firing. And there's, like, functionally nothing I can do about it. If the game, like, prioritized baby balls, I think it would be a problem, but, guess let's go for the silver blindfold. It just doesn't matter. Damn, this build had so much potential. But yeah, I don't think I've seen any of these guys get blinded in forever because we have such a backlog of baby balls. It just can't do anything. Fusion. Fission. This is embarrassing. I mean, kind of fun to get out of the way, but yeah, this is like pervasive issue. And I can do nothing about it. Oof. I'm just gonna grab Broodmother for reasons. I mean, I picked that up for the gold. Yeah, this run's sunk. So I think if I'm going for this specific combo, I think I can't do it with the cohabitants anymore. I actually don't think going cohabitants for any kind of baby ball build that does not involve the rich guy is actually a wash. And like, if I could get the dagger that hits from the top, or you know, hitting enemies from the front, that actually would give me something. Oh, we actually managed to blind them for a moment. Yeah, I'm not even aiming at this point. I'm toast. Yeah, I need shortbow to pull that off. Because let's look at my DPS statistics for some of my... I made this freaking thing ages ago. I didn't manage to launch it once. I made both of these balls and could not launch either of them because we were too busy firing freaking baby balls. Holy smokes. All right, that was bad. Okay, I want to do one more. I have no idea how long this video is, but I do want to make this run work. We just can't do that. So this guy has vampires, so it's like it's good enough. He's got part of the combo. Boy, that run, everything came together except for the fact that literally couldn't do anything. There we go. Let's see. Which of these benefit me? Any of them? Not strictly. Silver bullet's kind of nice, but I think I'm actually going to skip, which feels bad, but hey. I could try and... Yeah, let's do a quick restart. There's a lot of balls that kind of go into this mix. I just have to get one of them. Perfect, baby rattle. Oh boy. Okay, so things we're looking for. Bandage roll. We want the Deadeye's Amulet. We want the Reacher's Spear. Deadeye Amulet, Reacher's Spear. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to do too much damage to this guy. No, we're good. You know, the interesting thing is, I don't necessarily have to go, we could mix Vampire Lord with Flash. No. But also, yes? I don't know. We're going to banish both of these. Yeah, I don't know what propagates better. Vampire Lord Flash, Vampire Lord Maggot. We could try both. Damn, that's a lot of balls. It's just on a bit of a time delay. Which actually is kind of bad. It means that anything getting close to me gets hammered by a shotgun blast. And like, Vampiric Sword could work with this as well, but it's not actually the goal. Damn. Well, you know what? I'll grab more Vampire. We might do a, dueling Vampire Lords just to see what I can do with it. Let's see. Come on, man. This is giving me the same things over and over and over again. I really wish they gave me more banishes. Laser, no. Well, I guess I might as well grab the Cell Ball. And yeah, we have an evolution. We can go for Cornucopia. That's not exactly what I was going for, but hey, it's here. I wonder if there's any stats that determine fire rate. Because in dexterity is reload speed. Speed is ball speed, but you might not be able to crank up your fire rate without the bow. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Dark for a second Vampire Lord. I'm just gonna have to pick this one up and go for a fission. Hey, paid out. So now we've got one evolution that we can pull off. Okay, there is the Silver Blindfold. It is one of the ones we want. I think I might still go for Flicker. Rather than Flash. No, I don't know. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna park myself in front of this thing. Okay, so the problem with this is if I pick this up, we cannot get the spear. Do we need this spear? You know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, no, we don't want the spear. We're going to go for the Diamond Hilted Dagger, and then we're going to go for the Deadeye Amulet, and that's going to be it for passives. The reason why the spear is good with this combo, potentially, is that I'd be critting a lot, so we'd be getting a bunch of instant kills. The thing is, we do not need to care about instant kills. What we need to care about is the ability to kill the boss. Who is not susceptible to instant kills, and instant kills have no bonus effect. It just doesn't trigger. I still wish it did a shit ton of damage to them, like, even 1% of their health per insta-kill would be really good. Okay, evolution. So, If I go for Flicker, does damage to everybody on the screen. If I go for Vampire Lord, we could potentially mix in Sun or... Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. Or, you know, the game could actually just, like, extend a very firm middle finger towards me and say, yes, but no. Because, yeah, we need fire, we need darkness, or we need lightning. Or we need the Broodmother Ball. I bet I passed on some of these earlier. And didn't think. Okay. So far, so mostly good. Another! Okay, well, at least we get the Broodmother. Perfect. So that gives me something. And yeah, we're pretty much impervious to enemy projectiles as we just slap them out of existence. I really wish you could actually mix like 3 characters together. Okay. Yeah, there's a Reacher Spear, but we kind of don't want that. Frustratingly, we don't want this either. I'm not going to be able to look at the currency, am I? Oh, you goddamn troll. Well, because yeah, I wanted to go for Maggot, but it wasn't going to give it to me. What else do we have? There's the Deadeye's Amulet. Okay, so the reason why I want the Deadeye's Amulet is because now, presumably, especially if things are blind, we have like an 80% chance to crit them. Which means that all of my baby balls are automatically triggering Deadeye Amulet damage. Go for an evolution, get Maggot. Alright. I just need to get Maggot up 2 levels, and ideally get Lightning or Fire. So that I can make Vampire Lord's Sun as well, which is a paradox, but hey. Or the game just decides to troll me and... Oh, I shouldn't have... I banished a bunch of passives, but now that I've got what I want, that's actually working against me a little. Okay. Let's grab that. So Maggot is now the right level, so we can infuse Maggot and Vampire Lord. Okay, please, sir, give me fire. Wait, was darkness one of those? No, it was not. There it is. Okay, we're going Flicker. We have no choice. Evolution, Flicker. Okay, I think we get exactly 1 more. We might not pull this off in a satisfactory manner, which is going to drive me halfway mad. Okay. At least it's kind of satisfying watching the absolute barf that is me. Because yeah, unlike the other... Whoop. Don't want to grab that yet. Do not want to grab that yet. That's, I think, my last fusion orb, unless there's another one, which would be somewhat miraculous. Okay, there's Flicker. Fusion, Flicker, Vampire Lord. It's not the best, but at least this gives us, hopefully, the screen-wide blind. I'm not seeing a trigger is One dicey bit. But I will also put, what the hell? Yeah, there was another one. This is like 3 or 4 from this tier. So New Game Plus definitely does give you more, I think. Somebody wants to go back and count how many fusion orbs I got. I would love to know. Sure. Yeah, had I been a little luckier, we would have probably been able to use all of those fusion orbs, but alas, no dice. Alright. So we're in kind of a comfortable position. It's not as high damage as I'd like it to be, however, it does generate a lot. Oh, the one problem with Maggot here, now that I'm thinking about it, completely worthless against the boss. Well, let's go for light. What? Where you go? What happened? Ow? So he's there? No! He's there, but he winked out of existence, and now I can't hurt him. Oh, wait, no, there he is. Okay. Almost makes me wish fusion orbs would just drop with some level of regularity. Just because. Like, I don't know. It would be kind of nice if it was one of those that if you're, like, taking forever on the boss, you actually can keep building a build. Unfortunately, it's, at this point, we're maxed out. Further levels are going to give me resources, which are good, but time-consuming. Namely, I don't benefit from them, really. Also, it's spawning a lot more trash mobs at me. Which is kind of nice. Well, it was. Okay, so here's the immediate problem. This guy is extremely vulnerable to anything that is behind him. I'll have to try this build again someday with maybe the physicist and the, with the physicist and the, shade for more crit, but actually try and go for the Reacher's Amulet. The main problem is, once again, doesn't do anything to bosses. So it would be really good if I went to the swamp and tried to go for, like, big backstab, insta-kill crits. Please, sir, don't crowd me. I need my space. I also need you dead. What happens now? Do we go into it? Is there another cutscene for going into New Game Plus Plus? These are answers that I need at some point. Not anytime soon. Well, I guess in X number of runs. Okay, and it's the same number, so we just need to do this, was it 3 more times? 4 more times? Something like that. Alright, well, I think this video has gone on more than long enough, but we had a series of extremely satisfying runs. And we got some characters up to level 20, which is good. This sucked. It was not very good. This one was decent. The real winner is always up here, though this was not as good of a run as the last time I tried this, which is understandable. For now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.